uncle was getting ready to open up a restaurant in Weiss, Virginia. And he needed someone that was bilingual because Virginia has a lot of laws that if it's a Mexican restaurant, they need to be able to communicate with the employees, or they need someone to translate. He came to me and asked me if I would be willing to do the job, and it would just be temporarily. It wasn't something that I was supposed to do full time. So I agreed to it. So I moved to Virginia for a few months, and it turned out that I loved doing what I did, and I told them that I would keep the job. After being there for almost 3 years, I got married and almost had a baby there. But at the time, my uncle said that it was time for me to move on and I needed to have my own restaurant. So we chose to put a restaurant in Buchanan, West Virginia. And as much as I hated to leave Virginia because the people were awesome there, I just needed a new adventure. So moved to Buchanan, West Virginia, and opened up Monterey's. And that was in '98 that I opened up, Monterey's. We were there for about 2 years and a half, and my uncle passed away. And so with that being said, I was not ready to call it quits on the restaurant business. So I no longer called it Monterey's. I turned all their stuff in and I changed the name to Carmona's. That's my mother's last name, so I wanted something that really hit home for us, And so we were in Buchanan for almost 12 years with Carmona's, and we did totally awesome. The very first day that we opened the doors as Carmona's, we broke sales record. And we never looked back. Everything was awesome right after that. My brother, after almost 12 years, my brother was diagnosed with cancer, and he was on stage 4. So we decided to put the restaurant up for sale, and the restaurant sold within 2 weeks. That's how good our business was. And after the 5 years, everybody decided to go their own route. My niece, my nephew, my sister, everyone went their own way, and no one wanted to open up another restaurant. Nobody wanted to do anything with the restaurant business anymore. And of course, I still wasn't ready to call it quits. So I brought the restaurant to Kingwood, West Virginia. But at that time, I had decided, since none of the family members were gonna come with me, I decided to call it after me. So it was Rosemary, and what rhymes with Rosemary, Thyme, but technically it's my time. It's not the herb thing, it's more personal. And I've been in Preston County for 3 years now, a little over 3 years. Things are going slowly, but they're steady. Things are going good. And that's my story.